Hi friends, Merry Christmas. Welcome back to our urban homestead. My name is Chelsea. We are back in the kitchen for a tradition, Branyan family tradition.
That's damn right.
So this dish is something that my late mother-in-law made every year for Christmas breakfast, and I have been passed the torch, and it is something I do. She made 2 cookbooks, and this is from her first cookbook. I just want to read the intro to the recipe before we get going.
Chud casserole.
The first time I made this casserole, it was for Sunday night dinner. We were watching the movie Chud. If you know what Chud is, welcome to being old. And Luke and Dad always referred to the casserole as Chud. Somehow it came to be our Christmas morning tradition. I always made it during the day on Christmas Eve or after Christmas Eve dinner and put it in the refrigerator for Christmas morning breakfast. I would pop it in the oven while we opened presents. It was the only thing I cooked on Christmas. At some point in time, I asked myself why I made a huge Christmas Eve dinner and then spent half the day in the kitchen on Christmas cooking another meal that nobody was particularly interested in. All you wanted to do was play with your presents and never did justice to a big meal. So I stopped cooking on Christmas and just made sure there were plenty of snacks and leftovers and everyone could eat whenever they got the urge. It made a good day for everyone. So that is kind of what I do as well. I don't do a big meal on Christmas Day. We have our big dinner Christmas Eve. Christmas Day, I make a big breakfast, and that is all I do. And it's wonderful. And this is the recipe. I've been doing it for almost 6 years now. And Linda, God rest her soul, has been gone from us for 4. So I like to carry the torch. She loved to cook. I love to cook. We love to cook together. So I hope that you enjoy this recipe just as much as our family does. So let's get going. In this pan, I have some bread that has been just like ripped apart. I'm making a double batch, so I'm just going to show you the single recipe, but I have a backup pan because our son is home staying the night, and I would like to be able to send him home with some. So I'm doing it, and we also really like the leftovers of this. It's so good. So I'm doing a double batch of this. So bread. You spray or butter or grease, whatever you choose, but make sure you do that to your pan first before you put the bread in. Whoa. Then I have some sausage. This was sausage I had already canned. I have 2 pints of ground sausage here. So I'm gonna dump half of that on and just kind of like spread it around in no particular order. I just kind of like to make sure that it gets down in all the little big bits. Earlier this morning, I fried up some mushrooms, and I'm gonna add half of these. If you don't like mushrooms, don't put it in. Doesn't make or break it, but we like the mushrooms in it. One of April's brothers is not a fan of mushrooms. So Linda never got to put the mushrooms in, and I know that she liked the mushrooms, so I always put them in for her. I have 2.5 cups of milk here. We're gonna crack 4 eggs. I think I just got an eggshell in there. Holy moly. Well, what are you gonna do? Extra calcium. Now you just excuse me. Beat the eggs and the milk together. What are some of your Christmas traditions? I would love to hear if there are any family recipes that you continue to carry on. Leave me a comment below and let me know. We'll see if I can find that little tiny eggshell. If not, well, someone's getting a little extra crunch in their breakfast casserole. And then, so what you do is, and you really do want to make this the night before. Oh, look, we found it. Perfect. You really do want to make this the night before. So that way the bread has a chance to sop up all of the egg and milk mixture. And get so yummy. Okay, so I'm just gonna season with salt and pepper. And the first part of that is done. So I'm gonna pop a lid on this and put it in the fridge. And then after it sets overnight, I have some cream of mushroom soup here that I'm gonna add milk to, whisk it together. This will get divided between the two pans. So when you go to bake it in the morning, you want to pour some of this cream of mushroom milk mixture on the top of it. You're gonna bake it for an hour to an hour and a half, or until the center is done. And 10 minutes before it's done, you're gonna sprinkle some cheese on it. It's gonna be golden brown, bubbly, delicious, and you're gonna want to eat this every year. I promise you, it is so, so good. We love it. All right, so this is one done. Like I said, pop this in the fridge overnight. I'm gonna do the next one and get the cream of mushroom and milk mixture going. I hope you all have had a wonderful day with your families, or however you choose to spend this holiday, or even if you don't celebrate. I wish you a happy, wonderful day from our family to yours. Until next time, we'll see you later.